MIL Media and Information Literacy. MIL in action. For today's video, we will be discussing the media and information sources. Let's start. Let's have a review. I want you to classify the following words according to its type. The first word is blog. The answer is new media. Next word is photography. The answer is visual media. The next word is radiodrama. The answer is audio. The next word is newspaper. The answer is text media. The last word is morning television show. The answer is multimedia. We have three pictures: the Aitas, Badjaus, and the Lumad. What do you think is the common among these three pictures? These pictures show that they are members of indigenous tribes in the Philippines. In searching for information, one needs help in locating appropriate and reliable sources while also having access to them. There are three main sources of information: the indigenous knowledge, libraries, and the internet. Let's talk about these one by one. Indigenous knowledge is the distinctive knowledge kept to a specific group of people. Local knowledge, folk knowledge, people's knowledge, traditional wisdom, or traditional science are other terms used for it. Communities generate and transmit this knowledge in certain periods to be able to adjust to their agricultural, ecological, and socio-economic environments. Indigenous knowledge is generated through a systematic process of observing local conditions, experimenting with solutions, and readapting previously identified solutions to modified environmental, socio-economic, and technological solutions. It usually becomes the basis of a certain community for their daily life. Indigenous knowledge is transferred from one generation to another, either orally or oral tradition or through cultural rituals. Oral traditions involve legends, folk tales, epics, myths, and folk songs. Library is next. As defined in Cambridge Dictionary, a library is a building, room, or organization that has a collection, especially of books, music, and information that can be accessed by computer for people to read, use, or borrow. Aside from books and journals, libraries also house advanced e-resources. Most libraries offer the following services. Users services function in linking people to the information they are looking for. Technical services function in gathering, cataloging, and preparing library materials. Computer services function in maintaining databases, software programming, web page design, and computer hardware maintenance in the library. Administrative services function in managing the library and services, conveying contracts with sellers, supervising library employees, and preparing budgets. Libraries are classified as academic, public, school, and special. Academic libraries serve colleges and universities. Public libraries serve cities and towns of all types. School libraries serve students from kinder to grade 12. Special libraries are located in specific environments like the hospitals, corporations, museums, military, or private business. The last source of information is the Internet. As defined in the Oxford Dictionary, the Internet is a global computer networking providing a variety of information and communication facilities consisting of interconnected networks using standardized communication protocols. Internet is also defined as a worldwide publicly accessible network of interconnected computer networks that transmits data by packet switching using the standard Internet Protocol. It transmits information stored in files or documents on one computer to another computer. It transfers together several information and services, such as file transfer, electronic mail, interlinked web pages, online chat, and other documents of the World Wide Web. While it is common to hear people saying they found information on the internet, it is technically more correct to say one finds information through or using the internet. There are other classifications of information. These are primary source, secondary source, and tertiary source. Primary sources refer to original materials. These are materials from a certain period of time that have not been filtered, modified through analysis, interpretation, or evaluation. Also, primary sources are the basis of other researches. They are commonly the raw products of written text. Hence, they show original thinking, present a discovery, or impart new information. There are a lot of examples of primary sources. These include artifact. It refers to something made of or created by human, such as a tool or a work of art, especially an object or archaeological interest. Diary is also an example of primary source. It is a record with distinct entries organized by date, reporting on daily activities or other periods. It can be personal, which may include a person's experiences, thoughts, and or feelings. Another example is patent. This is the granting of a right to an inventor by a sovereign authority. These grants affords the inventor exclusive rights to the patented process, design, or invention for a designated period in exchange for a comprehensive disclosure of the invention. Part of the examples of primary source is the audio and video recording. This is mainly used in documenting significant events. Other examples of primary source include emails, interviews, journal articles, letters, minutes of meetings, conferences, and symposia. Newspaper articles, original documents, photographs, record of organizations, research survey, results, speeches, works of art, literature, architecture, and music and websites. Now, compared to the primary sources, secondary sources are not easily defined. Generally, written after an original product, they usually aim to give reflection or analysis. In short, there are analyses, interpretations, and evaluations of primary sources. Secondary sources are not proof but rather explanation on and discussion of evidence. Secondary sources may be classified as index type, survey type, and reference type. When we say indexes are typically found as one or more individual volumes at the end of a set. Examples are index, bibliography, indexing periodicals, and abstracting periodicals. Survey type involves a product of examination or description of someone or something. Examples are reviews, treatises, and monographs. The reference type consists of materials collected from others' works such as encyclopedia, dictionary, handbook, manual, and critical tables. Tertiary sources are commonly confused with secondary sources. Tertiary sources involve information that collects and organizes primary and secondary sources. Tertiary sources include bibliographies of bibliographies, directories, and yearbooks, guides to literature, and lists of research in progress. Now let's have an activity. Let's do this. Ponder on the following questions. So write your answers on a piece of paper. Now, let's test whether you have learned something in today's video. Please grab a pen and a paper. It's quiz time. Write the letter that corresponds to your answer on a separate sheet of paper. Please do it now. Time is up. Let's check your answers. Number 1, B. Number 2, A. Number 3, D. Number 4, D. And number 5, A. I hope you got all answers correctly. Good job, everyone. And here's a virtual clap for you. As an additional activity, you are challenged to create a video clip showcasing your community. You will explore its history and culture by interviewing the elders within your community, making them your source of indigenous knowledge or primary source of information. Please accomplish this and send it to your MIL teacher. At this point, I want you to do 4 things. Hit the like button. Post your comments and thoughts about the video. It will be very helpful to me. Subscribe to my channel so you may be updated when I upload the next video. Share this video so others may learn from it. This has been your Teacher Leo. Thank you for watching and God bless everyone.